I'm Justin Six, and this is another vlog. And today is Saturday, and things are a little bit different. I have this weird thing in front of me today, and the point of it is to help with the echo. I don't know how much it'll actually help with the echo, but hopefully the sound is a little bit better because it's impractical for me to like put a bunch of these like sound panels everywhere up on the walls, and also too expensive, at least for now. Um, so hopefully this is a good temporary solution. We'll see how it works out in the recording. Um, but yeah, today's Saturday. Normally I talk about spirituality today, and I actually did 3 hours of meditation today. And when I say that, I don't mean that I just sat there and meditated for 3 hours straight. I did like meditative practice for 3 hours. It was like a guided thing, and it's all kinds of things like that you do throughout those 3 hours. You do like the traditional breathe in, breathe out, but you also do stuff like look at your hands, look at the details of your hands, and just like appreciate them, appreciate the miracle that is our lives, which is like a 1 in 40 billion chance that we even come into existence and our like little sperm guy actually reached the eggs, and it was our sperm guy, not the other sperm guys. We won the race. That even that is like a little miracle. We are in ourselves like a little miracle. Um, and then it also talked about like it. He just constantly makes jokes as well, so you're constantly laughing. And it switched between in those like 3 hours. You're also switching between like a very hateful and unappreciative state, and then switching right back to the like and just kind of letting it go, and then going back into the more present state. And the whole video was just very good. And it was my second time watching it, but the first time I watched it, I was pretty sleep deprived. So there were parts of it where I was like, wait, this happens in this video? I was completely shocked. Though that's also just normally the case, honestly, especially with the longer videos that I watch in the like self development or like spiritually realm. If I watch them again, even like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times, I always tend to notice something different. I always tend to get like a new lesson or hear something that is new, even though I've heard it before. It didn't register the time before. Um, and yeah, I don't know. Like the 3 hours was really cool. Like it makes you feel very just at peace and happy. Like I think I'm pretty sure I've talked about how I kind of equate the state of being of happiness, not the feeling of joy. I think the feeling of happy and the feeling of joy are different than the state of happiness. I feel that the state is more achieved through present moment awareness and building your presence and building that through meditation. Though really we shouldn't need that because it is kind of our default state. But in the world that we live in, there's everything around us is kind of pushing us towards thinking about the future or harking on the past or just getting out of the present moment by distracting ourselves with TV, social media, video games, etc. So that's why we need to do things like meditate to kind of silence it all, just silence our mind, to trust ourselves that we don't need to keep thinking. But yeah, it was a good reminder. The 3 hours, like 3 hours, sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but it goes by very quickly. It's not like you do something like that and you're just like fixed magically or some nonsense either. Like I've been doing meditation and things for like 5+ years now. Um, so it's been a long time now. And I have mentioned before, like there is noticeable benefits that I've seen from like the many years of like practice. Um, though I've never followed like one particular practice until recently, where I'm doing like the 12-month journey thing that I'm doing, and I'm on month like 4 now. Um, yeah, I don't have a ton more to say. I just really enjoyed the meditation, and I think you should just, if you have never meditated before, I would implore you to just try it. Just start trying it. And there's so many different ways to meditate, so many different practices. Just try a bunch of them. Like I'm still trying new ones constantly. Like that 3 hour thing was completely different from what I normally do, even different from the like 1 hour long meditations that I do. So, and it's not even that one is better than the other. It's just they're very different. they pull at different sides of you. They make you think about different things when you're done with it. And they affect you in different ways. And depending on where you are in your life, or if you've never meditated, some will be more effective than others. So it's worth just trying a bunch of stuff and not quitting. Like, there is no immediate result. There is no like end goal with it. It's just a journey. It's just something you constantly do. And in my opinion, it makes you feel better overall by doing it, by just being occasionally instead of constantly having to do something. Because I think meditation is the opposite of doing. It's settling your mind, stopping, and just... But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope that this video has brought some value to you. If you noticed, I changed the color of this thumbnail, and I'm gonna start to employ like a system of colors for each topic. So there'll be like 7 different colors. Let me know what you think of that. I think I'm going to post the first podcast episode next Sunday. If not then the Sunday after that. But I'm shooting for this Sunday. And what will change if that happens or not is basically if I can get other people to record podcast episodes with me. Because I just really want to make sure that I have like enough to where I can guarantee that it's going to be a weekly thing. And because it's not something I'm doing by myself, but with guests, I want to ensure that I already have like a backlog, because something can always go wrong where even if you have something scheduled to record with a guest, maybe they don't show up, maybe they leave early, which has already happened. The second recording ever, the person left 20 minutes in, which wasn't their fault, but still, it's inconvenient because now I'll only have 2 recordings where I should have 3. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. Like the video if you enjoyed the video, and comment down below. Do those 2 things for me, please. Please. I'm not desperate. Nonsense. Bye.